Hey friends, so we are going to haphazardly film my attempt at a grocery haul this evening. Now, let me show you my super long receipt here, and I will show it up close, but thing's pretty big. And what I ended up doing is last evening, Zion and I went out to Aldi and we did a large 2-week, maybe a little bit more than 2-week grocery haul. What I like to do, excuse me, I feel like I have an eyelash in my eye now. What I like to do is I'll do a big haul for 2 weeks, but then it might be, it won't be exactly 14 days when I grocery shop again. It might be 16 days or 17 days. So I try to, do some pantry challenges and clean things up before I go shopping again. Also, I we picked up Little Caesars today for dinner. So we're not exactly on our meal plan yet because we went shopping last night. A couple factors going on here. I am pregnant, of course. We all know this by now, right? I'm about 20 weeks, but I'm just really starting to feel it now. So Zion and I, a lot of times I go grocery shopping in the evening, but we didn't get home last night till about 9:30 or so, and I was just tired, guys. I was tired. And I thought, I just don't feel like doing a full grocery haul at the table like how I normally do. And I was talking to my husband about it, and I think what we're going to try to do is set our schedules up so I can go, when I do our grocery hauls, I can do them earlier in the day. And so, of course, my husband can and will do grocery hauls. It's just, that's not very much fun. Actually, this last week before this big haul, he ended up going to the store 2 big times for me. And one time he did a $180 haul. That was supposed to be fill-in things when I was trying to do a pantry challenge, and one thing led to another, and it was basically a whole grocery haul. Even though I was using dinner items from the freezers, all the little things we needed added up. So all that to say, of course, he will gladly do the grocery shopping for me, but I'm the one who's home full-time and who's managing the meals and making the meals and doing those kind of things. He's got a big commute with college and everything, and this is his last semester for his program he's been doing for 2 years and all that. So towards the end of this pregnancy, we very well may be doing, deli meat sandwiches and cereal most nights. That's just the sanity saving of how it goes. All that to say, last evening, didn't film a haul. I'm going to stay focused. I'm ready for bed now, and it's almost 10. So today, we went to a friend's house. We played there all day, and if you check over on my Instagram, I did not get anything in the slow cooker or even think about dinner before we left. So about 5 or so when we were heading home, I just went ahead and played my mom's sanity card, and I spent $25 at Little Caesars. I bought 5 of their great big large pepperoni pizzas, and we had that for dinner. And I thought, there you go, mom's sanity, don't have to think about it, that's dinner for tonight. But yesterday, let me get into this grocery haul. Oh, you'll follow me through the rabbit trails, I know you will, because I'm doing a lot of them right now. So since I didn't film my grocery haul last night, I came in and laid down, and I had the kids just get everything in the pantry and the refrigerators, and I thought, well, today I would film, just show you guys the refrigerators and kind of talk through my grocery list that way, a little something different. And if you go over to largefamilytable.com, by the time this video and this haul publishes, I will have a full 2-week large family meal plan, all of the dinners that I'm doing, and everything that's planned out. Sorry, cat's coming in through the cat door, so that made me jump. So let's see here. So the total that I spent for the 2+ weeks is $443.98. I'll show that to you. So there we go. We got $443.98. It was $433 before tax, and then boy, taxes were almost $10. So I will lay the list out here for you if you wanted to scan it a little bit with your eyes there. So, it's a very, very long list. And I also got some things, like I got these deals on bagels. 2 packs of bagels were there, and they showed $1 off. So she had to adjust the price, but they ended up being 59 cents a pack. And when I saw that deal, hold on, I'm going to flip my camera. when I saw that bagel deal, I thought, you know, we need just some quick no-brainer breakfast options, because especially if I have trouble sleeping one night or whatever, if I'm a little more slow going than usual in the mornings right now, you know, a lot of kids or the older boys, you know, they can do bagels, they can get cereal. You know, by my normal grocery hauls, I don't always do a lot of like convenience items such as bagels and cereal, but I still got those items this time and I still stayed pretty good on budget. So I'm just going to start opening things up and showing you. I think actually I'm going to show you the pantry first and we'll talk about what's in there. Okay guys, so pantry is really loaded this go round. I also got, excuse my pajama pants that are on, I'm only halfway ready for bed. I got 2 cases of applesauce this time. The applesauce was $1.89 per container. So I ended up, excuse me, I got 12 total. You know, my kids could eat applesauce all day long, but I thought we might do it where, you know, we'll get 1 jar out a day and everyone could have like half a cup, or we might go through 2 a day, or we might have a day where mama's more tired than normal and everyone only eats applesauce. So we'll see how it goes. I got a case of spaghetti sauce. I also got a few extra jars because of course at some point during the next 2 weeks we will do spaghetti and meatballs, and we'll also do a chili, and I like sauces for those. I got a case of corn for our Taco Tuesdays and more taco shells. And I have a whole case of those under there. I got beef broth this time, and I also got some chicken broth. Those were, I believe, $1.19. Yeah, I can't focus in on it right now, but I believe those were $1.19, maybe $1.39 a container. This entire list will be transcribed over on largefamilytable.com for you to eyeball any prices you're interested in. Anyway, I'm going to do Philly cheesesteaks in the slow cooker, and so I got some beef broth for that, and I'll have to pull my meal plan up, but I needed some beef broth for other things, and I haven't had chicken broth on hand lately either, so I needed those. I got red potatoes because with some meals we're going to do the roasted red potatoes. And then, now this pantry was organized by Mr. Liam, and Liam is 6, so Liam did pretty well here. We got some cereal up here. We've got some cereal down there. Of course, as always, our emergency case of macaroni. I got 4 big containers of peanut butter, because we've just been doing lots of peanut butter. Of course, we usually do, and I get craving peanut butter and like peanut butter and bananas and different things like that. So, and I also figured I would love to get some PB&Js in the freezer, so that's what we need. Okay, we've got more cereal up here. I got a few of these different little dried fruits for the kids to try. We got dried pineapple. I got a pack of banana chips and a pack of dried cranberries. Now, really, these 3, these might just add to like little snacky type lunches a few days. I didn't get a ton of them, really just those 3 bags, but we had tea bags and things left. We have syrup left. I still have beans from my Dollar Tree haul. We have rice, we have popcorn. I got a thing of onion soup mix because sometimes different recipes, you know, you need this. Or it just makes things a little quicker. These were 79 cents a box. So I got 2 of those. I'm going to organize some spices here where they got put in. I try to keep like things together, but I do appreciate the kids putting things away so I could rest last night. That's very helpful. Oh, I got some soft shells to go with our tacos, and that's it. Oh, and you see more cereal, more spaghetti noodles, just lots of convenient, sanity-saving pantry things. Basically, not much in here. I don't think anything in here would be on Trim Healthy Mama. I know some of you follow me because, you know, I'll do Trim Healthy Mama grocery hauls and meal plans, but this is just a lot of just different things we need for family meals and dinners in the upcoming weeks. And if I get a craving for cereal at 2 in the morning, right now I don't care. I'm probably going to have it. So that's just how it goes, right? So pantry light off. Okay, so in this refrigerator, yay, so we've had tea made. Don't know what's behind there. Some coffee creamer that I got and some kiwi. So kiwi's back there. Again, I apologize for how this haul's going down, but you know, sometimes they're just like this. We got cheese back there for tacos. We have several of the bags of bagels. Actually, some of those can go in the freezer, but again, I haven't got in here to really organize this yet. Here's some bread. There is 5 dozen eggs. Those eggs are left from when my husband shopped the other week for me. We got cottage cheese. I got 4 things of cottage cheese this haul total. Okay, we've got oranges. I got, let's see, oranges were $3.49. And that was for, I believe, a 4-pound bag. I will check. How many pounds? Yes, 4 pounds. So I got 6 pounds of oranges, and we've already gotten into those. The apples are here because we went to a friend's house today, and we took apples and oranges and pears. And so with the apples, I got 3 bags of apples. With the carrots were fantastic this week. So a 2-pound bag was 69 cents. So we got, let me think here, we got 10 bags. So that means we got 20 pounds of carrots. So here in the next few days, we're going to be processing, I would say at least half of those for carrot sticks. And if you go over to largefamilytable.com, I have a blog post on how we do carrot sticks for snacks and keep them fresh, and how that works for us. And then the rest of the carrots, carrots last a while because they're a root vegetable. So if we do half of them this week and half of them next week, that's great. Another bag of oranges, a whole case of sour cream. Aldi only has these smaller sour creams, so I got 6 of them because I feel like we'll go through them, or at least half of them with Taco Tuesdays. More carrots are jammed down here for now. And I got 2 new coffee creamers, the Italian sweet cream, and then I got a coconut. I'm not really a coconut person, but I don't mind it. With the bread, we got 20 loaves of bread, and I got, I think, 10 bags of bagels, and I'll show you more of those in the outside refrigerator. And actually, in this refrigerator in the house, a lot did not make it. I don't think anything from this haul made it into this freezer. This freezer I need to go through it and organize it anyway. So that's perfect because I want to do some PB&Js for the freezer and just some simple things that pretty much big kids can help me with, and we'll probably put a lot of them here in this freezer. So we can tell we still got through some of our bags of fruit. I didn't buy any more frozen fruit this haul because I think we've got 3 or 4 bags of strawberries in there, some blueberries, half a bag of peaches. And so I figured, well, we need to finish those up before I get more. I do have still these bags of like frozen carrots because we chopped too many at Thanksgiving, and I knew I'd use them in soups and such. So I'm going to do a large stock pot of chicken noodle soup, and I hope to use up a bunch of those carrots in that. As far as the bananas, I have not even unloaded this banana box, but it's a 40-pound box, and it was full. We've just opened it. I think she opened one last night just to scan it. I haven't unloaded them at all this go round. Also, as a treat, and bananas were 44 cents a pound. That was for 40 pounds, so it was like $10.48 for 40 pounds of bananas. Good, healthy snack. The treat last night for the kids, because I like to buy them a treat when I shop, I got 4 packs of these variety donuts, and they were $1.89 a pack, and I think that's the last donut that's left. And they kind of had donuts this morning before we ran out the door to our friend's house. So I'm going to take you out to the garage, and we'll see what's going on out there. Oh, and more of my dinner time confessions. So here's just some empty pizza boxes that are left and some straggles of pizza. So guys, this is the refrigerator full of bread this time. So I'm going to do some cheeseburger sliders. So in here we have, let's see, I got 5 packs of hamburger buns. They were 89 cents a piece. We're also going to do those Philly cheesesteaks, and so I got 5 packs of hoagie buns, which I believe are here. And then I hit up the bagels. We got 10 bags of bagels and 20 loaves of bread. So if you watch my grocery hauls, I don't always buy this much bread, but then there's times where, we're doing sandwiches twice in 2 weeks. Those are going to carry leftovers. We're doing some bagels for some quick sanity-saving breakfast solutions here. And we always, we go through a loaf of bread a day. So there we go. Okay, so meat-wise, this is in my other refrigerator. I got these 2 roast for the Philly cheesesteaks. I got a pork loin roast. I was going to do a beef roast. I'm just having trouble finding what what I want for that. Aldi had a good price on pork roast. This was $1.69 a pound. Those are always easy for me. I did find these roast for the Philly cheesesteaks, but again, I just wasn't finding what I wanted in my mind for a beef roast. And I was trying to get everything at Aldi. I did not want to go into Walmart. I was anti-Walmart. So I got 5 bags of peas. I got, I think, maybe 8 bags of broccoli. I'll check my list. And then I got 5 bags of Brussels sprouts. Amelia and I are the only ones who eat Brussels sprouts, so I figured between us we would do that. I got 2 packs of chicken, and the chicken, it was a good price. It was $1.49 a pound. 2 packs of hamburger. It's 10 pounds total. The hamburger was only $1.99 a pound. Oh, I'm sorry, I don't think my camera's focusing. There we go. It's only $1.99 a pound, but it was the, what was it? 27%. So it's going to be a little greasier. And I wanted to do meatballs in the slow cooker, but I think I need, it's just, Aldi messed me up a little bit with their meat this week with what I was wanting. But again, I could have gone into Walmart, just didn't want to do it. So, okay, so this refrigerator is super jam-packed with all kinds of things, which would have looked so pretty out on my table, but oh well. So we got some green peppers up here. These were 2 packs of the 2-pack of green peppers. I got 5 of spreadable butter, and one of them's in the house refrigerator. Broccoli was under $2. Again, okay, I found it. Broccoli was $1.49. So I got 5 packs of broccoli. Now, cauliflower this week was $1.99 for a head of cauliflower, and a few weeks ago I got it for 69 cents. So I wasn't getting cauliflower this week, and we've had a bunch of it lately, so we're good on that. But broccoli, can still have that. So it's not strawberry season. These were $2.50 a pack, and that is for a pound. And so I bought 4 pounds for $10, and that will be one fun strawberry time. I thought $10 of fun. The eggs were back down to 47 cents again, so we got 15 dozen. These are all dated March 30th. Now my husband and I were discussing our chicken plans last night to get a new flock of chickens going, but of course it's going to take several months before they start laying. So I'm enjoying Aldi in the meantime. And even when I had, over 2 dozen hens before, I still needed to supplement eggs from the store as that song and dance goes. So I got 3 heads of lettuce. Now lettuce stays fresh until I cut it pretty much. I got, with these pears, I got 3 bags of pears. I had already mentioned 3 bags of apples. We have some eggs jammed in here. Another bag of pears, more oranges. I got 3 containers of almond milk. Oranges everywhere. More oranges, more broccoli, more lettuce, more broccoli. And this Greek yogurt is from a couple hauls ago. It's still within its date, so I'll get to it. And with the milk, I got 10 gallons of milk. So overall, guys, this is my haul for the next 2 weeks. I'll go in the house now and we'll talk. So my little over 2 week meal plan for our growing family of 9, including, well, I guess 10, including the new baby in utero here. So here's our dinners for the next 2 weeks. But if you go over to largefamilytable.com, it's going to be typed out a little more coherently than this tired pregnant mama at now 10:15 p.m. So I have slow cooker meatballs on the meal plan. Don't know what I'm going to do about that now. I might still do them. We'll see. And then I have cheeseburger sliders. We're going to have tacos twice. We're going to do chicken Alfredo and broccoli again. I've done it twice in the past month, and everyone's just eaten it up completely every time. So I'm just going to go with what works. We're going to do meatloaf and fresh veggies. We're going to do Philly cheesesteak in the slow cooker and veggies. We're going to have for the weekends, one weekend we're doing famous chili. Another weekend we're doing spaghetti. I'm going to do a slow cooker pork roast, and I'm going to do a large stock pot of chicken noodle soup. And with 20 pounds of carrots, and with all that broccoli, and with our other fruits and veggies, everything that I'm making is going to have veggies as a side. Also, for our lunches, we like to do a lot of those fruit and veggie plates. I also do yogurt and smoothies and muffins, although I haven't done those lately. I need to have a freezer cooking day, but I just haven't been feeling it, and that's okay too. So anyway, go over to largefamilytable.com, get the full price breakdown and the meal plan and helpful links with any of that. And thank you for dealing with me. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time with another brand new video. Good night.